Hello everybody and welcome to a review of the Doctor Who Series 8 from beginning to before the finale.
Yeah.
Because we're going to share our thoughts on the finale before it happens and then we'll do another one afterwards, I guess.
Yes. Definitely.
Yes, so yeah, you got me and John, we're gonna do this thing. So let me bring up the list of the episodes and we'll talk about each one individually and what we thought about them. So the first one was Deep Breath, and that was set in Victorian London. So what did you think about that episode, John?
Victorian London. It's Victorian London. Like, who doesn't like Victorian London?
Well, that's what I'm actually basing my game off in ICT, of Victorian London. So that's, you know, pretty awesome.
A lot of women in tight dresses with their cleavage hanging out.
Yes.
Cool.
Of course. I thought that episode was okay. It showed the Doctor regenerating pretty cool, different to all the others. Like he was good, a bit insane and stuff, and he didn't know what he was doing. And then Clara was like, "Oh my God, I don't like the Doctor anymore because he's not this handsome guy and he's all old and stuff." But he's like he's like 1,000 years old anyway. But you know, he looked like 20 because he acted 20. Oh my God. But the first episode was okay. It had a dinosaur, which I didn't really see any point in.
I think it was because the TARDIS went inside the dinosaur, and then.
Well, it's good. It was like.
Because in time and space, you can't have two things in the same place at once if you're going to teleport. Which is basically what he's doing, but he's doing it within.
Well, it's because he can't control his TARDIS because he's regenerating, so he's just going everywhere. But I didn't like the whole robot thing. And the Promised Land. Well, the Promised Land is going to be explained soon, but I don't like that guy. He's just weird. It was pointless.
I thought he was pretty creepy, but he's kind of funny when you look at him. He's derpy. He's got like a woman's hand and a fat man's hand. It's like,
what the hell?
Can you not understand the difference between these hands and not realise this is not normal for a human being?
Because he's like so old as well, isn't he? I think.
Yeah.
Like he's been there for ages trying to find people to be a part of him.
You remember that fat guy who's like, I have perfect eyesight, and then the robot's like, fucking kills him and rips his eyeballs out. Like, dude, I feel so sorry for you.
I don't even know if he killed him. Like that's even worse.
Yeah. Oh man.
The second episode was Into the Dalek. I actually really liked that episode, where they get shrunk down, and then they get put into a Dalek's body, kind of thing.
Yeah, that was quite imaginative actually, because I don't think that's ever happened.
No.
At all.
But it's interesting to see what's inside a Dalek and to see the Doctor be like, Daleks are all evil, they can't be good, but then like they kind of make him good and stuff.
Yeah.
So it is possible. It's just he just hates them too much.
I think he just likes the idea that if one Dalek is good, then he can make all of them good. That's the whole point of the series, I think. Like turning evil into
good.
A bright light.
A bright light, like a torch. In the sun. The Robot of Sherwood, that was episode 3. I didn't like this one at all. I thought it was absolutely shocking. I liked the actual robots that were in that, the guards or whatever.
The guards were pretty cool.
But apart from that, this episode was just like, yeah, whatever. Like
I really disliked the guy who actually played as Robin Hood. He just seems such like what's the word?
It isn't.
Air quote cunt.
I mean, it was written by a different guy as well, because Stephen Moffat writes most of them, but then you got like Mark Gatiss, whoever that is, wrote this one, so it's going to be different.
Fire him immediately.
I also didn't like the end as well, when he shot that arrow and it like that whole bit.
So cheesy.
And it was just like, oh, that one little bit of gold powered the whole ship to go into space and blow up. That was dumb. Episode 4 was Listen, where like the Doctor's being a bit paranoid and stuff, and he's like stuff that happened when he was a child, and you know the of the shadows or whatever. I don't know.
Even now, I've had the same dream where you see
someone's under your bed, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
but
the creepiest thing.
I thought that episode was really good. Like the fact that they went to like the end of the universe or like the last planet or something.
Yeah.
But do you reckon the Doctor actually saw anything out of those doors or not? Because he didn't say anything about it. Not like he didn't say anything about there nothing being there. He just sort of not really say anything about it. So maybe there was something there.
Well, our imagination is too inclined that he saw something, but we have no idea what he saw.
And also that weird child under that sheet, or whatever that was.
That was definitely not a child.
No, well, no,
it was
but
like some fucking creepy thing.
But like that was actually something.
But there's the point at which you don't know if that is the Doctor's imagination coming into the physical world, where everyone sees it, or if it's just an actual living being.
Yeah, because I mean it's like all blurred out, and he takes the thing off and runs off, but you don't actually see it properly, so you don't know whether it's actually something coming to life or what. Because I'm pretty sure there was nothing there, but then the thing rose up, so maybe it did come into the physical world or something. But yeah, I like that episode. That was really good. And also you see Doctor as a child, I think, in that, don't you? Because Clara grabs his leg. That was the Doctor, wasn't it? I think.
No, that was I don't know who that was, but I know the guy at the end was the maths teacher, the guy that calls the soldier PE teacher.
Like his.
That's his like great
yeah.
You know, whatever, like child of a child.
Yeah. Then the next episode 5 is Time Heist. This is like one of my favourite episodes, just because it was like plot twists and stuff, and it was a good episode.
Yeah.
I liked it, and the fact that Clara wasn't the main focus of the episode as well. You got these two other characters which you actually kind of like cared for and stuff, sort of.
Yeah, they were pretty cool because they had like their own little jive
little
to them.
Things, yeah. And I like the fact that he picks up the phone, and then like he's holding that memory worm, and then they're all in that room like, the hell's happening? And then like plot twist at the end, and Doctor remembers like stuff, and he's like, oh, this is why I hate this guy, because it's me, and like he remembers everything.
Because he knows who he gives his number to.
Yeah.
He doesn't like forget that ever. I like the alien in Time Heist as well, where it just like sticks its eyeballs together and forms this orb of fucking energy
and like melts your brain and stuff.
And then the skull like collapses, which even I know myself that would never happen because the skull would just stay up. So.
Well, there is that one guy. Have you seen a picture of him with like collapsed skull?
Well, he's probably got a fucked up skull, and then.
Well, he's a bit retarded basically. I think. So the episode 6, The Caretaker, that was like my least favourite episode out of all of them. It was so bad. Like, that was the one where they were in the high school and the Doctor was just that caretaker.
Robot.
And there's that robot that was supposed to be the most sort of like powerful thing in the universe
Why
or
didn't it just
something.
wipe us out then?
Yeah.
Like,
let's see what it says here. I can't remember what it actually was. Which paper? One of the deadliest machines created or something, and it's just like it was really not that deadly. It just sort of walked around on its random 3 legs and just fired and didn't hit anyone, so it wasn't really that deadly. That was not great.
Little lame.
And it was just kind of based around Clara again. It was like, come on, get a grip, man.
I found funny that Danny, wasn't it, the black guy, just fucks around with the Doctor's stuff.
Oh yeah.
He's just like, what the fuck is this?
It's like, what are you doing? Why you touched this? Kill the moon. That's the next one. I thought the idea of that was okay.
Yeah, the
like
idea was good.
The moon being an egg and stuff.
But the end to this episode was a bit like, what? Because you see the alien, and the moon disappears, and then it fucks off, and then another moon appears, and it's a huge object. It's an egg, right?
It says it lays another egg, but it doesn't make any sense because it's like bigger than that.
How does that make that egg?
Exact same size as what the egg that it just came out of was, so it's not exactly going to be able to give birth to something like that.
How does that work in physical, biological terms?
But I like the part of the episode where the Doctor was like, you know what, I give up. I'll let you make the decision for once, like how your planet's gonna go. And then and Clara's like all butthurt because Like, she's just been a whiny little child, like, why did you leave? Like, you're supposed to be...
Wasn't like the human decision was to kill it or something?
Well, she was about to, but she hit, like, the other one.
So what would have happened if they did kill it? Oh yeah, everyone would have died.
Everyone would have died. But I think Clara took it a bit too seriously. Silly bitch. Stupid. Stupid bitch. And then, episode 8 is Mummy on the Orient Express. I like this episode, although watching the trailer for it from the week before didn't show Clara at all, because like I thought, you know, they had the argument, so she wasn't going to be in it. But turns out Clara was in it, and I was like, you fucking, oh my god, like stupid.
What I like about that is that she was rather sent off into the corner of the
she was
train.
in that room.
She was like not involved as much.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mind it so much, because she was in that room for like the whole thing. I was like, you know what, it's not too bad. But I like the Doctor in this because the fact that he wants to find out what this mummy is, like how, like he wants to actually see it and stuff. He wants to learn and do this whole thing.
He's willing to sacrifice everyone else's life to actually do it.
Yeah, and then he like ends up doing something. I can't think what he does. Like he makes it so.
He takes there's Clara and some other woman in the like storage room of the train, and the
sarcophagus thing.
The sarcophagus is there, and the mummy is after the woman that Clara is with, and they get them to be with the other room, the Doctor, and all the scientists are, and the Doctor uses some fucking thing to take
her memories or
her
something,
memory or whatever from her and make it onto him, so the mummy thinks it's the Doctor.
And then he's like, oh, you're not a mummy, you're a soldier. And then he like salutes and stuff and whatever, and it's and like doy.
Says the magic word.
And then they go down onto that planet. But a thing that I always think about, like, because everyone falls unconscious because they're all like starving of oxygen. But obviously the Doctor doesn't, because he's more like powerful anyway. But then Clara wakes up on that beach on that planet. But you never actually realise like how you never actually know how long they've actually been there, or how long she's been asleep. So she could have been asleep for like ages, and other stuff could have happened. Like everyone could have actually died, and he could have been lying, and he only saved her, or he only could save her. So I thought that was cool. Episode 9, Flatline. That was the one with the 2D objects coming to 3D. Did you see that one?
I don't think I did.
Oh, it was about 2D, sort of like a bit like the actual 2D universe, being a universe that the Doctor can't actually enter because he's 3D. That was trying to like become three-dimensional by like consuming life force and stuff. But did you not see that?
Not the episode where these weird worm invisible things are rolling around. They just suck people in.
Well,
like the surfaces, floors. And
well, that was that one, but it was like
2D.
It was like second dimension kind of thing. And the TARDIS was like shrinking and stuff. But I didn't like this episode at all. I thought it was like just Clara again, based around that stupid slut, and the Doctor was just being like pointless as usual in this series, basically. But I mean, apart from that, I thought like the idea was good. It's just the way it's written now is not as good as it could be. I mean, it's written by a different person as well, like the actual story. I mean, they're all written. I mean, Stephen Moffat writes most of them, but like then you've got other people like writing them. It's like, come on, just keep it one writer. That's what you
one
need.
writer, because if you look at what's going on, you see more success with what he's writing compared to what everyone else is.
But Flatline, yeah, it was not that great, to be honest. Episode 10 was In the Forest of the Night.
The latest one.
That was the latest one. I actually really liked this one, but people didn't seem to like it that much for some reason.
I found it very good, like scientifically, how they matched things which actually happened in the world to what the actual Earth was doing.
And why the trees always fall down and stuff. Yeah, I thought this was a really good episode because the Doctor was becoming kind of like a main character again, kind of thing, and Clara was being sort of like bossed around by Danny, and you know, like that usual sort of stuff, which is kind of annoying. Like Danny's a really pointless character. I hope he's not in the next series. I really do. I hope he's not in it, because if Clara dies, then he's not going to be in it,
Well,
which is good. What?
Of course he's not going to be in it.
Stupid bastard. He's a terrible character. But yeah, I thought that this episode was good. Like the fact the trees just basically appeared overnight and then protected the Earth.
There's one thing I don't understand, is how the Earth can understand and make all these trees immediately.
Well, it's because the Earth is these trees, like their whole one being kind of thing, like this planet. That's what they're trying to get at. Like we're always here and we always will be, kind of thing. Like they are a being in their own right, kind of thing. They are like the Earth is a being, but like it can control itself and do whatever it wants, basically, if it wanted to. But it only does it to protect itself, not to like damage whatever's on it.
So basically, we're just parasites.
Yeah.
Well, we are anyway.
Well, yeah. We're the ones that are destroying it. They're trying to protect it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But next week's episode, what do you think's gonna happen in the finale?
That's the Cybermen episode.
Yes.
Well, the trailer of the episode was pretty good, actually.
It does look pretty good.
Very excited for this episode, considering Clara's like, oh no, I'm not existing. I'm like, this sounds promising.
Although it sounds like, I mean, it sounds good because like Clara's like, well, it sounds awesome from that sort of perspective that she's sort of gone weird and she's never existed and whatever. But how did it get to that point where she knew all that stuff? Because in the trailer they're in the Doctor's timeline again. So because you know that bit from the Matt Smith series, when they go into his timeline, they're in that sort of dark area. I think they're back there again. But how does she suddenly become this evil woman? Like, I mean, she was always an annoying cunt, but how does she become this stupid bitch who's like super evil and knows like loads of different things and stuff? That's what I'm like confused about.
Maybe she had like a little fingering chat with that other woman in
oh yeah,
Promised
maybe
Land or whatever it's called.
Maybe she took or maybe she was always there because she was always watching. So maybe that woman is like Clara or something. I don't know. Who do you think that woman is?
God knows.
Because
I don't even know who that woman is at all. Isn't she in like other episodes, like in the previous season?
No, she wasn't. She's only in this one. People are saying that she's Rani from the old Doctor who's a Time Lord, gone wrong kind of thing. People are like, maybe it's her. But then again, the Doctor can sense a Time Lord.
Yeah, and he knows
and he'll know if she is. But I don't know. I don't think it's that. But I think it might be like Clara from the future or something, who's been like trapped somewhere or something, or maybe someone completely new. I don't know. But hopefully Clara will die. That's something I really want to happen. So she's not in it anymore.
You're gonna hate this episode though, because Clara is basically the main point.
Yeah, I mean she's been an asshole as well. And Doctor can't go in his TARDIS.
Because he's been arrested or some bullshit.
Yeah, I also in the trailer, like they had like some characters from the other ones, like that woman with asthma, like she was in the Matt Smith episodes with like in the episode Time of the Doctor and stuff like that, like the Christmas special when like the 50-year special one. You got some woman from that who like has like this, oh god, what are they called? There's like a race that turns into them, and they're in this room, and then like the Doctor makes them all forget which one's the actual alien, so they have to like talk about deciding what to do and stuff. But there's like a woman from that in it, so maybe they've gone back to that, and she's gonna like rewrite what happened with that part. Maybe, I'm not too sure. But the Cybermen, although Cybermen are alright, I just don't like them anymore really. Though they're cool characters. It's just I just don't want Cybermen anymore. Yeah, robots in general, and Cybermen just been used too much. Cybermen are just getting boring.
Cybermen are fun and all, but I'd rather watch Levine. But
yeah, they need like Slitheen coming back because they were pretty awesome, but they were like
It's hilarious how
strange.
they got like destroyed as well. Vinegar poured on them is pretty funny.
Their body's still allergic to it.
Yeah.
And their planet name though, that is like something really weird. Should I search it up quickly and try pronounce it?
Why not?
Their planet name is so strange. Planet name. Roxio That's their planet name.
Yeah.
That's their. I remember that from the Christopher Eccleston ones and David Tennant. Roxio or Territorian. Anyway, yeah. So hopefully Clara will die, and the Cybermen won't be too much of a main character kind of thing. I mean, it doesn't really matter if they
I
are.
hope they're doing their usual thing, like bashing out the world and trying to kill people, but I hope they're not like being the main focus.
Yeah.
And Clara's demise is the main focus. That'd be really nice.
I hope she dies in the first part, and then like the Doctor's the main focus of the second part, or something. So like he has to do the cleanup kind of thing.
He has to like go and rescue her or some shit, and like
No,
fight at it.
I hope Doctor kills her. I hope the Doctor has to sacrifice her for something.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Or Danny dies and she like kills herself or something. Like does some Romeo and Juliet sort of shiz.
No, that'd be just disgusting.
But yeah, Clara, please die. Like I'm not even joking anymore. Just die. No one loves you. You stupid bitch.
There's a place for you, and it's a shallow grave.
I want you 10 foot under now. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for listening to this video of kind of like, well, it was a review, I guess. Just, you know, talking about all the different episodes and stuff.
Yeah.
Make sure to check out our channel and all of our other videos and stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.